Hey guys, this is Tyler, and welcome to another episode of Crits, Hits, and Clicks. The day has finally arrived, guys. DC Rebirth is out. Run to your local game store, buy it out of stock. It happens every time they release a DC set, so I can only imagine it's going to happen with this set with all the amazing solid pieces coming out. So I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate than to give you my top 10 pieces out of this set. So let's jump straight into it, guys. Prez Ricard is the first one up. He has 0 range, 35 points, politician keyword, 2 traits, 4 clicks, everyone's favorite teenage president. Prez Ricard doesn't count for or against a theme team. The Golden Age of America, leadership, but succeeds on a 4 through 6 when Prez Ricard uses it and succeeds. Instead, you may remove 1 action token each from any number of opposing characters. For each one removed, remove an action token from a friendly character within 6 squares. Whole reason he is on this list, guys, is for that right there. Just an absolute leadership beast. He is going to make games very interesting, and I can only see him just getting better with more sets, and just I can see him up there playing competitively, definitely. So the next one up is Mr. Terrific. Not as competitive as some of the other things that are on this list, but definitely a favorite of mine after I played against him a couple times in Sealed. He has the JSA team ability, 0 range, 70 point value, Justice Society, Terrific, Celebrity, and Scientist keywords. He is 5 clicks long. He has 2 abilities, T-Spheres, free generate a T-Sphere bystander, maximum 3, or place any number of his T-Spheres adjacent to him. Second one is calculate the optimal angles. Precision strike. When Mr. Terrific makes a close attack, he may target a character within 6 squares that's adjacent to a T-Sphere, regardless of adjacency. So before we dig a little deeper into him, let's go to the T-Spheres. They are 5 movement, sidestep, 0 attack, 16 toughness, tiny size, 0 damage. 2 traits, opposing characters don't have to break away from T-Sphere, and perplex, but only to target the character that generated this bystander, and only to choose a combat value that hasn't already been chosen by T-Sphere for this power this turn. So basically, he can perplex himself up, he can move him out 6, he can attack you, he's got 3 of them that he can have on the board. He's just really cool. The defense sucks on him, it's only willpower, so nothing good going there, but he's got outwit prob on the dial, combat reflexes on the last 2 clicks. He's just all around a really cool piece, and definitely a blast to play in Sealed. Next one we have up is probably one of my favorites on the list. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on her because I haven't seen much mentioned about her, and that is Dolphin. Dolphin is 4 range, dual target, only 30 points, Atlantis and Forgotten Heroes keyword. So she has 2 different dials that you can switch between with her first trait, Triggered Mutation, free, turn Dolphin's dial to the same click number of a different color. And then her second trait is Charge Plasticity. When Dolphin uses Charge, if she occupies water terrain, she does not halve her speed. So she only carries the movement power on one of her dials. The other one is Sidestep in cap with a Super Sense shape change on the first click. So the other dial is what is making her just so awesome, because she's got a 10 movement, Blades Claws with an 11 attack, 18 defense, 2 damage with Battle Fury, so you can't shape change out of her, and got the 11 attack with the Blades Claws. I'm always rolling Blades Claws with 2 damage, so you can run out there 10 in water terrain and hit for big numbers, only for 30 points. Carries the Atlantis keyword, which is a shared keyword between DC and Marvel sets. So there's some really cool things out there that carry this keyword that a lot of people just aren't really paying attention to. Next one up we have is Raven. Raven's getting a lot of hype out there, guys. She's got Team Mystics and Titan ability, 5 range, single target, 65 and 50 point starting lines, Teen Titans monster, mystical keywords. Got a couple things here. Titans Reborn. It's the same one that all the Titans have, where if they're given a move action after resolutions, they can use the Titans team ability at no cost. Our movement power is what everybody's just so hype over. It's phasing, teleport, stealth, passenger 3, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with her regardless of the flight symbol. And she carries the monster keyword, and everybody is just hyping up a monster taxi is what she's going to be. She has Perplex, Prob, and Support on her first 3 clicks if you play her on 65. I would play her on 65 because she's just an amazing piece, and you're not losing out playing her on that dial line at all. Next one up, we have Black Canary. The bombshells, in my opinion, are a little gimmicky, but Black Canary, I feel like, is going to make them better, and that's one of the traits she has. So she is 5 range, single target, 65 points, bombshells, and celebrity keyword. Improved movement for characters, carries the bombshell trait. When Black Canary makes an attack target an opposing character, give her a bombshell token free. If she has 2 action tokens, remove 2 bombshell tokens and then make a close attack. I think they all carry that. The next one she has is Force Blast, free, remove a bombshell token. If you do this turn, all knockback caused by friendly characters is doubled, and opposing characters that can use charge or combat reflexes can be knocked back. So that's cool. Get through that charge and combat reflexes that stops the knockback. So the last trait she has on the first 3 clicks, and it's what she's on here for, and it's Pulse Wave. When Black Canary uses it, you may remove a bombshell token. If you do, after resolutions, give an action token to each hit opposing character. So that's really going to make bombshells better. They needed a good Pulse Waver on top of she's got Shape Change Super Senses on the first click with Perplex the rest of the dial. So really solid character and really solid bombshell. I'm excited to see somebody play some bombshells and just wreck some face. Next one we have up is Mr. Oz. He is making some waves as well. He is the Hyper Time and Superman ally team ability. 7 range, single target, 100 point and 40 point starting line, Kryptonian Cosmic Scientist keywords. He has a couple things as well. Waiting for the time to be right. If Mr. Oz is 40 points, he is KO'd when his dial clicks past the red KO line. Protected Pulse Wave. So he has that weird backwards dial where his lower point starts on the first couple clicks, and you only get the other clicks, if you play him on the larger point line. He also has a really cool trait on the 3rd and 4th click, and it is free. Place Mr. Oz in a square within 6 squares, so it's kind of like a sidestep, but it's a placement, so it's even cooler. He also has a really cool attack power, and it's TK. Whenever a character is placed by TK after resolutions, you may place that character within 2 squares in line of fire of their current square. So he's got like all this crazy good movement. He gives you a +2 to your TK, so or like a sidestep to your TK if you want to think of it that way. He also has a stop click with Invincible. Mr. Oz can't be healed above this click. And then he has the last one, Probability Control, with a range of 12. When Mr. Oz uses it, he can use Improved Targeting, ignores blocking terrain, ignores elevated terrain, ignores characters. So he's going to be really cool on cosmic themes, and I can definitely see him getting some play. Next one we have up is Black Manta. Black Manta is getting slept on, in my opinion, because he has a really cool attack power. He is 6 range, dual target, 75 points, carries quite a few keywords in Justice League, Legion of Doom, Secret Society of Supervillains, Suicide Squad, and Pirate keywords. 5 clicks long. Got the first ability here. It's the Black Pearl. Power, generate up to 4 water terrain markers with in range, each adjacent to at least one another, and at least one marker must be adjacent to Black Manta. When Black Manta is KO'd, remove these markers from the map. Free. If Black Manta occupies water terrain, you may place him into a square of water terrain within 5 squares. So he's got really cool movement for the water terrain. We're seeing a lot of that with the swimmers that are coming out in these sets. They've got improved movement through water for some kind of, crazy good stuff. The next one is the one that he is on here for, which is Devil Ray, and that is Energy Explosion Poison. When Black Manta hits with a range attack, give each hit character a poison dart marker. When Black Manta uses poison, characters with poison dart markers are considered adjacent. So he can just poison you from the other side of the map, and he's got Energy Explosion on the same click. So, you can just pass out a bunch of poison dart markers and just have a good time. He has Energy Shield, Deflection, and Vulnerability, Willpower on his first 2 clicks. The last 3 are Toughness, so not a lot of good right there, but he does have Perplex on his middle 3 clicks. So that's always a good thing. The next one we have up is the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker is 7 range, single target, 200 point and 75 point starting line. Dark Knights, Green Lantern Corps, and monster keywords. He has improved targeting for ignores hindering terrain, and he has three different traits. The 2 that he has are like the other 2 that all the chases carry: the reckless disregard for life, and we will not hide in the shadows anymore. But the one that he's on here for is the nightmare constructs, and it is barrier. Whenever an opposing character generates 1 or more bystanders after resolutions, you may generate the same bystanders. These bystanders you generate modify combat values +1 this game and have a maximum of 1. So you can't generate multiples of the same character or same bystander, excuse me, but you can generate, let's say if they put Stegron out there, you can generate 1 of each. And you have barrier on top of that, and they all get +1 to combat values. So it's really cool just in general for all the POG teams that are out there, or all the teams that are running like, multiple Groots. Like I said, Stegron's a good one. Iron Man is a great one. Penguin, that's another great one. He's just all around really cool for that exact reason. Enhancement is on his dial for the 75 point line for the entire dial. Enhancement's a slept on power, situationally better than Perplex. So you really need to check him out, guys. One of the better chases, in my opinion. I don't see him in a lot of lists and a lot of want lists that people are looking for. So he is not getting a lot of love that he is missing. The next one here is Barbados. Barbados, it has the Quintessence team ability, 8 range single target, 200 and 100 point dial line, Dark Knights, deity, and monster keyword. Improved targeting, ignores hindering terrain. Assemble an army of nightmares. Friendly characters with the monster keyword can use the Batman enemy team ability. Friendly characters with the Dark Knights keyword can use the Batman ally team ability. So basically, if you're a monster, you can stand adjacent to each other and replace all your attacks and get a big high attack off of whoever has the best attack in your crew. Or if you're the Dark Knight keyword, you have stealth. So you're just gaining more on top of monsters to help it better than it already is doing, because it's not like it won Worlds last year or anything. So the next ability that he has is movement power. It is phasing teleport. Phasing teleport is free, but only to move 4 squares. And when he does, after resolutions, adjacent opposing characters have a mobile until your next turn. A mobile is really big. Of course, we know that because of Hawkeye and the spear. So being able to lock down your opponent in any fashion is just a really big key in the meta right now. The next one is an attack power, end your stories 1 by 1, still energy, power, make any number of close attacks, each targeting a different opposing character. He will heal for each hit. So he's getting to use still energy on each one of those attacks, so he can just heal right back up and go back at it again. So Falls on the Realm of Light is the last one. Opposing characters within 6 squares that can use Outwit, Perplex, or Support can use Battle Fury. So all around, he is very solid. You can't outwit him. Got great keywords, helps monsters out. I've heard a lot of hype about him, and I'm waiting to see what kind of just crazy team they come out with that runs him. So the last one up here is a chase, the Batman Who Laughs, and he is 5 range, triple target, 175 and 100 point dial line, Dark Knights, and monster keyword. Probably my favorite chase, just because he is my favorite Batman from the Dark Knight Metal series. He has improved movement and improved targeting for hindering, and has the reckless disregard for life that all of them have, and we will not hide in the shadows anymore that all of them have, that all the chases have. And then his last one is Crow 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 Bar. The Batman Who Laughs starts the game with Robin attached. When Robin is attached and the Batman Who Laughs would take damage, instead Robin becomes unattached and is placed adjacent. When that Robin would be KO'd by an opponent's attack, instead attach him to the Batman Who Laughs. Free, place that Robin adjacent. So Robin is a 10 attack charge, 11 blades, claws, fangs, 15 combat reflexes with 2 damage, and has an ability that says Robin takes no damage from traits named Reckless Disregard for life and can't be chosen for Mastermind. So you still get your Reckless Disregard for life. You're not going to kill Robin, and he can just run out there and just do crazy stuff. My favorite chase, probably, like I said, out of it with the triple target, he's got end cap, so you can triple target end cap and then run out there and just wreck it with Robin. He's got exploit weakness with combat reflexes, so you're looking at a 19 defense for half the dial if it's close. On the 175 point dial line, he's not bad. I just like him. Like I said, probably more of a personal opinion, but definitely one of my favorites. So that was the last one, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Give me your top 10 in the comments below. I would love to hear them. I love reading all your comments. Until next time, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for all the great stuff coming up, and I will see you guys later. Peace.